Hey everyone, this is Dan Ryckert with another edition of Replay. This time around, I'm joined by Andrew Reiner.
What's up?
Tim Turi.
Yes, hello.
And Nick Ahrens.
It's been a while.
Yep, and we are going to play Medal of Honor from 1999. And we've all played it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a nice briefcase you have.
Yeah. We're going to pull up the missions here. We'll do the first couple missions, and then we'll do one of the stealth ones. And we all pretty much like this game, don't we? I mean...
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I loved it at the time. It was a benchmark for me in my FPS career.
Yeah, I never had a PC that was really, worth playing games on. So this was one of my first introductions, this and GoldenEye to first-person shooters. Although you'll notice this actually has DualShock controls, but I didn't have that controller yet, so I played it with the standard controller.
Oh no!
Which meant you had to hold in L1, I believe, whenever you wanted to do anything.
Oh wow!
Oh man, that sucks. This was actually the first game I played with dual analog, and it blew my mind.
This game was really adventurous to me when I played it. In terms of it, I know it's a shooter, but it felt so much like an adventure game with exploration and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
A lot of backtracking and.
Yeah.
And the AI was a little more advanced than I was used to back then. I mean, they would do things like jump on grenades, if they were around other soldiers. They'd just be sitting around smoking. They weren't always just sprinting straight at you.
I remember that Nazi you just shot, like walking by the fence. I remember taking the dual analog stick, lining up my first headshot, like my first true headshot, and just smoking him in the head, and his helmet just flies into the air, and he just keels over. The death animations were so good compared to, like GoldenEye.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, definitely.
This game and the game Blood were really interesting for me. Blood on the PC.
Blood was great.
That game, I remember when you lobbed someone's head off in that game, there was like physics and you could kick it around and stuff. And I just remember being blown away by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
That guy just dropped to the ground right there. He's like, "You are not taking me out."
What kind of, is that a M1 Grand, or what are you working with there?
Looks like an M1 there, yeah. And the default control scheme is kind of messed up by today's standards. It's basically the right stick isn't look, and it's not just look. It's look and strafe. And the left stick actually has some look functions.
Oh,
Man,
use that gun.
How many games give you a turret after like the first 4 guys?
Possible environments.
Yeah, that.
Oh wow.
That was something else.
I mean, considering this was 11 years ago, this doesn't look completely terrible.
No, it still looks like a game that you could go through and play and still have fun with.
Yeah,
Yep.
I plan to. I know that they have the first couple of Medal of Honors for the PSP. I always wondered what that'd be like. Without the dual analog stick, though, I wonder.
Yeah.
Worth it to use that nub.
Maybe there's a hidden guy here.
Hey, buddy. Oh.
Not quite a dynamic soundtrack yet. You were walking up that path and you got to that sign and it was like, dun-dun-dun!
Yeah.
Although it had
Then
pretty...
you walk backwards, it gets quiet again, and then back forward, and then
But
back.
this game was definitely reminiscent of Saving Private Ryan, and I think that's what really, impressed me. They wanted to make this Private Ryan the game initially.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, they had Spielberg on it. I mean, DreamWorks was tied on. And Saving Private Ryan came out in '98, so, I mean, just the timing was perfect for this.
Oh, yeah.
The market wasn't oversaturated with World War II stuff like it is now.
Nazis were the new
I guess
aliens.
This is the game we can thank or blame for, this and the PC versions for the mass influx of all of the World War II games.
Yeah,
I think, was it Allied Assault? That was the one that really
Yep.
caught the attention of the mass kind of game industry.
That had the amazing
game.
D-Day landing level.
Yeah, it was
that,
so good.
We've all played probably 1,000 times now in different games.
I remember going to places like Best Buy, and for years, that's all that was demoed on gaming PCs was that level.
Yeah, I like that game. I like that game a lot. That was really impressive. That was the Infinity Ward heads, right?
That was Zampella and West, right?
Zampella, yeah.
Oh, that guy backed himself in the corner.
Can you cook the grenades in this, or
You kind of can. It's hard to throw them far, though, I've noticed.
It looks like you did an underhand toss on it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to do it any other way. Let's give it a shot here.
You could feel the impact of the weapons in this game. They were really visceral.
I have too many grenades. I have 15 grenades.
That's a whole bunch. Was that just you collecting them, or did you enter some sort of fun code?
No, didn't put any codes in.
Huh.
That's authentic World War II. They sent them in the
You got them in your pockets, you got them strapped around your chest, you got them on your face.
I would have liked that.
Oh,
God.
Oh.
Mach schnell. See ya. My favorite thing, I think, when I played this game, my most satisfying experience was when I threw a grenade into a bunker and then the guys ran out of the bunker, and I just shot them. Like, they didn't have a choice. And, like, that's where I realized that FPS AI was important as hell.
Yep.
But, yeah, you know, it's just like, you said blame this for the Nazi uprising in video games, and I guess you have to look at Wolfenstein as kind of an anomaly then that didn't really start it off. But
it was so sci-fi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't.
It had the occult stuff in it.
Yeah, it was the occult stuff, and it was so like it was at that time in game creation where everything was just like, hey, let's do this crazy crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess I shouldn't say blame. I mean, I had fun with most of the World War II games I had, but I mean, holy cow, we played a ton of them.
Right. Yeah, now we're just doing zombies. And there's always a cycle. Oh, here, you forgot this.
That blew me away. When I first played this, I did not expect that to happen.
Yep.
Well, they'd get caught in the animation too, right? If it was cooked too long, like they could explode in their hands.
Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, this whole game, I remember I played this one all the way through. I think I played most of, is it Underground? That's the second one,
That was
right?
the next one with the girl and the rocket launcher, yeah. I think you're in France.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun too, but it kind of started to just kind of turn into the same thing after a while.
So are you trying to cook that?
Yep.
And...
Oh.
Shoot him.
Oh, he deserved it because he's a Nazi.
This was still in that era where I was just so impressed whenever they would react. Like if you shot them in the leg, they'd grab their leg. If you shot them in the head, they'd die. It was GoldenEye was the first time I really saw that.
Yeah. Did they have, I remember when I first saw GoldenEye at Best Buy, I was so mesmerized. And I swear to God that the enemies were reloading, but I don't think they ever reloaded. Do you see them go through reload animations in this game at all?
We'll keep an eye out for it. I don't remember seeing it.
Where's the person behind that gate saying, please don't run out there, there's a guy on the gun?
Yeah. He's probably got a bullet in his head. Yeah, a lot of turrets for a first level. I have a feeling that this is not how World War II really played out.
No.
It's pretty close, from what I hear.
There's unmanned turrets everywhere. Fully loaded, ready. Yeah,
right.
it's interesting, because this was at a time when the Nazi thing was being handled, or the World War II thing was being handled so delicately, like with the way that they called on, you know, veterans, and they were being very sensitive, and Private Ryan was around, and it was all very sensitive. And then you have games like World at War, which like, well, let's make Nazis zombies. It's taken a real turn since Medal of Honor.
I remember thinking it was really cool, too, because I remember reading that Dale Dye, he was the military consultant for Saving Private Ryan. DreamWorks brought him on, and EA brought him on for this, just to make it as authentic as possible.
We should call Batman. Who do you think the green phone calls? Is that
Green Lantern,
or
and that's
Green
why
Arrow?
that's why it's quiet.
Or both. Do you hit one for Green Arrow and then two for Green Lantern?
I don't know. Well, what were you saying about the consultants, Dan?
Oh, yeah, basically it's just Dale Dye. He was like an old, actual old military commander or soldier or something, and they brought him on. He was a Hollywood guy that always helped out with movies, and that was kind of the first time I heard of a real consultant coming on to help out with a game.
Yeah.
And then Spielberg was attached. What's that?
It became a standard in video games now, you know?
Yep. Now, would you say that the world...
he has his own office at the studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, would you say, or first of all, let me explain this level a little bit. This is one of the stealth levels, which
the papers.
also... Yeah, so this guy's going to ask for my papers. I don't think I have the right ID yet.
Shove them right in his face.
See.
May I see your papers, please?
Boom. Boom.
No? Not going to work?
Again, that's
right.
how I go. That's what I do it at the airport when they ask me for my passport. I just kind of flash it really quick.
His face looks less like a human and more like a baby bear.
Yeah, this was always pretty. I remember I had like a genuine sense of tension every time I approached one of those guards.
Yep.
And I'm just like, oh man, I'm unarmed at this moment, holding papers in front of him. He's one bullet away.
May I see your papers, please?
That's not how they walked either.
All right. So I never really understood this part. Like the second ID I need shows up here, but I never really knew exactly what you had to do to get him to do that. I know I got to switch the tracks. There we go.
Wow,
I might just shoot this guy.
He's not very perceptive.
No, I might just shoot him in the back.
There's no stealth kill? Oh, you got a silenced
Boom.
weapon.
Not the right way he'd go.
Wow.
It's one of those special bullets that had a tiny grappling hook in it. That,
No, those are German physics, actually.
oh, everything's backwards.
Yeah.
All right,
The
so
toilet's been backwards there, too.
get the blue ID now.
This game did have a really good soundtrack, though, even though it wasn't dynamic.
Yep.
It was definitely rousing.
Now, would you say the World War II thing is pretty much over now?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Like, what was the last big one? World at War, about, what, a year and a half, 2 years ago? Two
Yep.
falls ago?
And that was that the Pacific Theater a little bit? I mean, there's still
They
a
did
lot
mix
of
it up.
theaters that,
There was some Pacific Theater, yeah, and there was some German stuff, too. Alright, so we got the right ID. Hopefully this guy will let us in now.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see like Call of Duty or Medal of Honor going back there, but we'll still see World War II games. We have to.
Right.
What was that? Was it like a Midway or Atari that tried to put one out? That was just...
Was that Battle Stations Midway that you're thinking of?
No, that's more of like a
Oh.
variety game.
Right.
They had
the alternate history one where Hitler took over. What was that?
Oh, there's that one too. Yeah.
Well, that
Yeah, it
doesn't
was
matter.
kind
Nobody
of like
should
a
ever play
home
that
front
game.
type situation.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember that.
I can't remember the name of that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some World War II games in 3D and stuff like that. Like
Right.
kind of picking up on the latest trends in gaming.
Yeah.
I guess the last one that we saw might have been. I mean, it's not really World War II game. But Battlefield 1943, the remake,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
was I guess the last World War II game.
Oh man, I remember level 2 in this where you have to infiltrate a mustard gas facility.
Yep.
That one was great too. That was probably one of the most memorable moments in this game for me.
Nice
Yeah.
2D guns there.
I sat down and
really
watched
heavy.
this with my or had my uncle watch me play this, and he was like
Can
a
you just
history
keep
buff.
that out?
I remember him being very impressed by.
If you show it 3 times, he's mostly.
Oh, that's the end of the level. I think maybe I should cause some trouble before I go in there.
That's nice of him to tell you that.
There we go.
You're almost done.
Not papers.
He didn't hear that at all.
Can you karate chop him? Well, with a
Nah.
silence pistol. Bro. Man, you annihilated those guys. You didn't even have to.
So basically, the only scripted animation for getting shot in the front,
Yeah.
not for the back.
Keep
That's
it up,
pretty funny.
shoulder.
If
Shoulder.
if you shoot him in the back of the head, they still go backwards.
I meant to say keep it up, soldier. I said shoulder twice. Not. They didn't send shoulders to war. If they did, they had a butt of a rifle nestled into them. Don't know why I'm talking about this.
What do you guys want to try out this next level?
I'm inverted aim, so unless you do that,
Ooh.
I can't help you.
Nick, you want to give it a shot?
Oh boy.
Oh, what is that? What,
There
is
we
that
go.
some sort of discrimination? What?
Yeah.
You
not,
said-
not willing to invert it for me?
I don't know how to do
Is that
this.
what I got to put up with here?
Did that
Yeah.
even exist?
Yeah, I mean, it might be predating invert.
That was a
Come
next
on.
gen thing.
I feel I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh boy, I don't even remember.
Who plays
the controls.
inverted? Like, what percentage of people do you think actually play inverted?
The better
I
better
switched.
half.
You switched?
Yeah, I used to be inverted, and I started playing the first Saints Row game, and I forgot to switch to inverted, and I just couldn't go back.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Saints
just a total
Row, then.
accident. Yeah,
Huh.
Really?
yeah, absolutely.
So are you ambidextrous now as far as that goes?
No,
So wait a minute. Go into the menu here. See if you can invert it.
I'm stuck on the
Dude,
wall.
you can't do options from here.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Which is an interesting choice on their part.
Oh yeah. Options
Because if
came
you
later.
can invert,
that was
then
PS2.
you played this the
Ooh.
other way.
That's a good question. If
R2 to shoot. There we
I
go.
can't remember what the first game I
Oh.
played inverted in
First try.
was. I think I got used
No,
to
he's
some
not
sort of flight game, and that's what kind of sunk it in for me.
So basically one of the objectives in this mission is you actually have to eliminate the Gestapo threat. So
Awesome.
basically kill everyone you see.
Kill all the SS soldiers.
That is really picky.
Oh, I think you only shot him in his soldier. I'm in shoulder.
How do I do this?
Shoot that.
Boom.
Again. There we go.
Whoa, look out.
It's like a GoldenEye crate.
Here's a pro tip, everyone: do not stand right next to a radio when you plan to shoot it. They all blow up. Even ones that have CDs.
Alright. I think you'll get a Thompson gun from this guy.
MP40, right?
Wow, you see how the textures were warping when you went in front of that door? It did not look right.
That's an MP40, Dan.
Oh, I'm sorry. This door, it's like as you got close to it, the textures got super warpy.
How do I open that?
It's R1 usually, that's your action button. This was back, when like you never knew if a door was actually an openable door or just a texture.
I am blowing it right now.
Don't
Yeah,
don't
you
do
should do
that.
that.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
You're not going to be able to open that.
Yeah, I don't. You can pretty much tell when a door is able to be opened. It's like floating on its hinges, kind of, and
Is there any auto aim? Oh yeah.
Oh, was there auto aim or is it just kind of?
It's got a
auto. Oh, that guy.
Subtle.
Oh, look at the roll.
Oh, is it gonna help him though?
No, he could just roll back into his grave.
There is a
Oh.
slight auto aim. It's nothing near like what GoldenEye did, where it would just point the gun right at the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember finding those field surgeon packs and like I'd go throughout the level and I'd remember where they were and I'd have to like backtrack to find them. That was always kind of
Oh,
rewarding.
he's still there.
Yep. There's a grenade in his lap.
The thing I always liked
Oh,
about these
four is
games
yours.
was like there's a fight down the block, but these guys did not hear it at all.
Yeah.
They're
Nope.
just taking their strolls, their nightly routines.
Oh, they're on lunch break at
Oh.
midnight.
Uh-oh.
There he goes. Oh,
That's pretty cool.
parting shot.
Yeah, that was actually kind of crazy. He was crawling back and did not want to go.
The one-hand rifle shot. I don't know how accurate that'd be.
It'd be awesome though.
You got one to your left too, Nick. Oh. Boom.
It would be kind of cool to see if a first-person shooter kind of had
He's not dead,
a
Nick.
mechanic that allowed you to like have mercy on soldiers or for them to surrender and take
Yeah.
their weapons from them, stuff like that. But
I really like
Get
how
like experience points or something.
yeah, but it's all just about
Oh, there's
kill,
gotta be
kill,
secrets
kill,
down
kill.
here.
That's kind of what we're trained to do. It'd be cool to see a game break free from that.
yeah, it's obviously not a FPS or anything, but I thought the way they did it in Red Dead was really cool. To where like if you had the law on you and they were closing in, you just stand still, don't have a gun, raise your hands.
That'd be cool to see how that'd work in the battlefield like this.
Someone needs to make a really cool cops and robbers game. I want to arrest people
With Nazis and zombies
with
in it.
Nazis and zombies.
There's a guy right there.
And to your right,
Yep.
immediately. Oh, he's
R1
taking
to
a
reload.
nap though, I think.
All right, we can make this happen.
You're gonna throw that right in the
You-
river.
You're gonna throw it behind you.
Uh-oh.
What's he
What
doing?
was he doing?
Oh, he's
Oh.
giving a little shoulder shrug.
Soldier shrug?
That's right.
Oh dear.
Son of a bee.
Oh,
That'd be the best Joker replay yet.
that's right. Boom. He's not dead.
Nope.
Is he?
Nope.
He's using the new mercy mechanic, which we just implemented.
Yeah, he's gonna use it against you. Oh,
You son of a bitch.
you fall for it every time,
I
Nick.
know. I'm just too nice. I'm not the best soldier. They shouldn't have sent me here.
Yeah, it seemed like every PlayStation game that had fully 3D environments, that those textures were gonna warp no matter what you were doing.
Yeah. And there's definitely some draw distance issues too, you can tell, but that was pretty much unavoidable back
I really
then.
like the color palette they used and just the lighting too.
Kind of looks like
It's
an
pretty
old
impressive
photograph.
for back-
You know what I mean?
Whoa, that guy was
Back
gonna try
then.
to get with it.
Yeah, the
Oh,
the colors of
really
this,
kill.
yeah, it kind of is reminiscent of like an old, like war photograph,
Yeah,
like
it's
the
kinda
early
faded,
color
yeah.
ones, or the early color film.
Nice.
Oh, some more nades. I'm gonna have to learn how to use those.
Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, that'd be a perfect little spot for a grenade, but
Oh, he
Whoa.
tried to do a railing
do
kill,
a
but-
flip.
I have ammo.
Nope, not for the Thompson.
No,
Oh,
that's
kinda
the
cool.
zeros.
It does an auto melee attack when you don't have ammo. There you go.
He's
think he
throwing
jumped
that
on it.
back. Did he?
I don't know why he wouldn't just throw it
No,
away.
he threw it. He
Oh,
threw
he
it
did?
like a half a foot. Interesting
Did he
choice,
kill his
pal.
buddy?
And
I
he
killed his
disappeared. He's just gone now. Oh wait, they do disappear. That's an interesting choice on their parts.
It's a good lesson for people out there. Even if you don't like sports, learn how to throw.
Yeah, right.
You never know when you're gonna have a grenade thrown at you
Oh, I
and you
thought
gotta
that guy
toss
died.
it back.
Tricking me. Oh, he's just putting his. Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Hey, guys. Yeah,
That's
guys
where you
got
need a
some
grenade.
tricks. Look at
Like
that.
the one moment where you do need to use a grenade.
Okay, let's do this.
It's one of the first
They're all
console.
doing it. They kind of look like whack-a-moles over there.
It's one of the first console games. Holy
jeez.
crap!
An explosion.
It's got the directional damage thing, which even GoldenEye had a really like super basic like left-right one, but
And the HUD's pretty clean too. It's nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Obviously, I don't really like the rainbow color going on up there, but
Yeah.
still, the action's what counts here.
The weird thing is the rifle is really picky on how fast it wants to shoot. Sometimes you can do 2 rounds right in a row, and sometimes it just doesn't let you shoot.
Yeah.
That might be kind of realistic, though. You know, I'm not sure that they were always the most reliable that way.
All the guns reload just crazy fast in this though.
When are they gonna start introducing gun jamming to FPSs?
Didn't Far Cry?
Far Cry 2 did
Yep.
that. Yeah.
And Gears of War kind of with the active reload.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, it hasn't been you know, how do you? Sometimes there's certain elements of realism that if you implement them,
Whoa,
that
where's he?
it's just not going to be fun.
Yeah. I think the way Far Cry did it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Railing kill.
See ya.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Where's this guy?
Hey, buddy.
They were pretty generous with the railing kills in this one.
Grenade.
Oh, I like that he did a little, like the mobster dance as he's being riddled with machine gun fire.
Well, I just finished you off. Jerk.
It's like John Hardigan from Sin City. He just
Definitely feels like I'm going in circles. You can kind of see where they just had a... Well, got stuck there.
Yeah, as long as you keep seeing guys, you're moving forward in this. This one thankfully didn't have any
right
respawning
behind
enemies.
you there. Probably, yeah, there
Oh,
you go.
hello.
He's a lucky guy.
Yeah.
That was like an A-team enemy accuracy there.
What was he doing?
Better load your gun.
What is he doing? What is he grabbing? He just put his
belly
hands on
button.
his hip after I shot him, like, fine.
He's like, no, I'm just a dancer.
Harumph.
This is just my day job. I have 22 grenades. Let's start throwing
I'm not
some
even
grenades
supposed
here.
to be here today.
Hello. Oh, God.
Like Rainier
That's
Wolf
gonna happen every
Castle.
time,
I
isn't
guess
it?
so.
Uh-oh.
I know it's there.
Oh, did he
He's
do
dead.
it?
Nope.
Oh, good
He
night.
did not play baseball
Oh,
as
he
a
did. He
child.
ran away.
Oh, that's a nice animation there.
Yeah, do you
He's
get
either
the
got a really bad bellyache or...
do you get the nut shots in here? I mean, is that
I
what
think
we're seeing?
So. Let's see what we got here.
You're gonna get him in the hip.
Oh, that's a nut shot. That's
My
clearly a
neighbor.
nut shot.
Okay.
Get him in the butt. There we go.
That would be
And
worth a lot of
then-
points in Bulletstorm. Oh, hey guys.
Why
Oh,
don't they
nice.
have their weapons loaded? Every time they see you, they go to load their weapons real quick.
You know, it's a little weird having the full analog, but still having to stop and aim. But other than that, it doesn't control too bad.
It really works still.
Like, I feel like I can strafe around corners for the most part. These guys keep doing this weird roll thing.
Just writhing together.
Yeah, the default one is pretty rough. Once I changed it to this, though, it helps quite a bit.
Yeah, because I think it was X was the fire button.
Yeah, X was shoot in the default.
Oh man, and having a face button to fire in any game is just bad news.
Yeah.
I remember the first Condemned
Nice
game
shot.
when you'd have a
That was pretty
weapon,
cool.
you'd have to aim with
Stuck in the world again.
with an analog stick and then move your
Can't go-
thumb
there we go.
to a face button. So you'd have to like line up the shot, then take your thumb off the analog stick to fire. That was the worst.
Yeah. And this one, actually, the default, it's L1 and R1 do strafing.
To grenade that corner.
Oh yeah, I remember Quake 3 for the Dreamcast had basically what we use now as a modern FPS control scheme, but because the analog stick was on the right, everything was backwards. So
Oh,
you
okay.
looked on the left and strafed and ran on the right.
Huh.
Man,
I
you
actually
like
got really used to that. It worked very well.
you like grenades a lot.
So what happened on that previous grenade toss where it made it blow up? I
think it was just impact.
I think it when it
Was
hit
it
the
that, or did they
I think
shoot
it was the
it?
crate. I think it might blow up on crates. We'll find out here.
I didn't
Next
see a
crate I
crate.
see.
Some of you guys look less like they're taking a bullet and more like they're just catching
Okay,
their
that
breath.
guy's laying down. Throw one at him. No, he stood up.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, what?
Why?
That's what happens when you only use grenades. I would run up to someone really quickly if they were trying to do that. Maybe.
Everything will be okay.
Man, there's something about Germans screaming that is always intimidating.
Should be right at the end of the level here. If you hit start, you'll see the objectives.
Just always a step behind. I
So
think
yeah.
isn't it in here?
I think it is in there. I think there's like a little ladder. Yep.
There you
Just
go.
head right down there.
Yeah, guys, you can see where
Sweet.
I'm going. That's no problem.
All right. Well, that'll be it for our look at Medal of Honor. And stay tuned for Replay Roulette. All right, everyone. We're here with Replay Roulette. We're going to have Nick at the controls. Nick, have you played this?
No.
Oh man, you're lucky.
It's really, really good.
I saw what it was.
Oh, I know. It's awesome.
God.
Just
Aw,
like everything
man.
that Acclaim
Oh,
made.
just
Oh boy.
I'll admit, I saw Dan playing a little bit
I
of
know
this
that
the other
NBA
day.
Jam's not following this logo, so I'm not excited.
Yeah, this is going to be a treat.
Is that the Bic guy from
I
the
think it
Tens?
is.
It's the Instant
Oh.
Messenger
That's a
logo.
pretty cool logo. And you just saw the best part of the game.
Yeah, actually, you may have. This game was looking pretty rough
I'm
the other
nervous.
day.
So yeah, this is
Oh,
based
boy.
off The Crow, City of Angels. This was the sequel to The Crow, if I remember correctly.
What the hell is that?
Is that a tree or fog?
Oh boy, that's what they went with. Listen to this.
Oh my god.
What's the camera?
What is he filming? The fog?
I didn't know capri shorts were badass villain clothing.
They zoom in on these faces too, and it's their greatest mistake.
Oh, snap!
They really went for
What
it.
about the made-for-TV one with Edward Furlong in it? Let's play that game.
Oh boy.
I don't. Nope. Nope.
Anyone responsible for this game can't enter heaven.
That bird is not flying anywhere. He's just kind of sitting in place.
Now, the box art for this game on the front says 3D Fighting with a Vengeance, but you'll find very quickly it's not a fighting game at all.
It's like a brawler.
It's kind of like, if you remember Fighting Force and those type of games, it's kind of that.
We gotta flash the box art up here on the screen because 3D Fighting with a Vengeance is in the spot where the logo should be, and the logo is
Yeah.
secondary.
Yep.
Loading the menu. Always fantastic. Remember Diablo on PlayStation 1 had a loading screen for the loading screen. We'll just start a new game.
Yeah, probably a good choice.
Oh, look at that hair.
And that's a man. What? Is that a midget in a Chippendales outfit that they're interrogating here?
Oh my. Wow.
Oh, holy cow.
Holy crow.
Oh.
Oh, this music's great too. Totally evocative of the films.
All right, here we
The
go.
fact that The Crow had
Oh, no analog.
any
Well,
kind of
wait a
sequels
second.
for
Really?
movies is like, it's
Oh,
just silly
oh,
because
no.
it's like one standalone story and that's it.
Right.
It's Resident Evil 1 controls.
Yeah, it's tank controls. Triangle is run.
So I'd be amazing at this.
Oh, I have to fight this guy?
Yeah, no, he's your enemy. Couldn't you
Oh.
tell?
This is... We're dancing.
Oh, I can tell what's
We're
happening
dancing.
right now. This is a great camera view.
I can't... Just... Oh my
What's your
God.
escape?
He walks like my grandma.
Do we have a review for this in the magazine?
This makes Dark Tomorrow look pretty good.
Oh,
It does.
Look at that.
Looks like
Take
Bright
that.
Tomorrow compared to this.
Can I drink that? Oh.
That was a bad joke.
Yeah, no,
Just gonna
I've been
point
gonna keep doing that.
Just did a random backflip.
Down twice on the analog to do backflips.
So what did you?
Just doing a backflip.
Okay.
So you kill an enemy and this random like pea splatter crow sign shows up?
Yeah. He splatter crows.
Nick, you need to do a backflip before every fight now.
Woohoo!
All right, let's do this.
That's an intimidation factor right there.
Hey, we're breakdance fighting.
Wow.
My sweet beatboxing.
This is
syncing
not
up
badass
perfectly.
fighting. This is
No,
just
where's-
flailing
where's
limbs.
the spinning face? I got a spinning face. Do you collect spinning faces?
Yes, that's your currency.
That was actually a storyline
There's
in
another
the
one.
film.
The crow is here.
Oh boy.
Just so you
Wow.
know.
Loading already.
Knock that guy out.
That other environment was super hard to create. Oh.
Look at this lighting. You have two choices, green and red.
I have like.
Oh man.
Do I have a kick? Something cool? Oh, snap! That's the Chuck Norris roundhouse from the end of every Walker Texas Ranger episode. He seriously beats every bad guy with a roundhouse in that show. This is not.
Did he beat the crow?
Looking well for the crow. I'm dead though. I can't die, so technically I shouldn't have a health meter.
Let's give him
boy.
a...
Come on.
What's the guy in the back doing? Actually, that's how I got in a fight in grade school, and I totally won.
I'm really trying to play. I really am.
He just melted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over him.
Oh,
Over
man.
the punch.
Oh, I tried to headbutt.
The backwards flip caused slowdown.
Can you hear the controller, people?
Oh boy.
What is the oh, triangle? That's right. It's
Is this random truckers or who are these guys?
Yeah, the
I got a
game
block
actually
here, and I got a duck. Can I do a duck punch? Nope.
set yourself up for a nice punch to the face.
Yeah, apparently. We have ducking. It's not useful for anything.
What are these guys' motivation?
I can't even crawl and duck?
Oh, there's the
P.
You can go now.
Is that supposed to be directing you to your next place?
I think
This is
so.
the heaviest controlling game I've ever played. I can't believe how hard it is to move. I'm supposed to go... Oh, wow. Oh, come on.
Is that
Your crow signal's going off.
What's on the ground there? That's
like a bottle. You can pick that up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
to drink because this is such a bad experience, or is he going to use it as a weapon?
Oh, snap. I'm going to break this over someone's head.
This might make a better Super Replay than
Oh, he got
Dark
one, too.
Tomorrow.
What?
Yeah.
I'm loving this right now.
I thought we were going to make out for a second. Oh, he bleeds green.
Uh-oh.
That's great.
Those are supposed to be dartboards back there.
They look
The
like
crow.
square pizzas nailed to the wall. Supremes.
Who starred in this movie?
It was the original was Brandon Lee, right? And the
He
Brandon
started
Lee,
in this
halfway
one.
through filming it. Right?
yeah, and that freak accident. This one,
Just like he looks like you're about to.
although it looks like the health bar is kind of split weirdly, like you're in red up here and then you're green.
Why?
So I know Edward Furlong was in the Sci-Fi Channel version, which also had the dude from Bones and Angel.
Oh,
playing the bad
David
guy.
Boreanaz,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
This is
Wasn't
so
Kirsten Dunst in one of them?
bad. She might have been.
She was in Interview with the Vampire, if that's what you're thinking of.
No, she was in one of these movies.
creepy.
The three same guys have come up to you. just coming up. I'm next, please.
Look at the
Are
chaps
they wearing
too.
their underwear over
Yeah,
their
that's right.
pants?
This is really bad.
Are those chaps?
I'm hitting the buttons as much as I can here.
Why would you have a fighting game, a brawler like this, with Resident Evil 5 style controls and camera angles? It's senseless.
Oh,
It's
this is
irresponsible.
So hard. Really? Wow, that's a dynamic angle. Let's get out of this. Can I just like be the crow but not fight guys? Can I just
He plays
take my
guitar on
immortality?
rooftops, right?
That's right, he does.
You can go do that.
Where is his guitar? Maybe it's a mini game.
Oh, whoops, I ran too far for my kick. Hang on,
It's a
sorry
pretty cool
guys.
bar
There we
hangout
go.
area.
That was really good utilization of the whole screen too. You know, just getting the sense of the action. I guess this is a pool hall.
Looks like it.
Oh, what is that enemy doing?
Oh, is that a pool
Here's a
cue,
new guy.
They
maybe?
didn't really have enough action, so the right bumpers and triggers are exactly the same buttons.
You know, it looks like they all use the same mocap moves. Like they're doing the same knee move that the crow's doing.
So,
Walk. Look
did-
at the way he walks. This is.
So if this game follows the movie pretty faithfully, then I'm gonna believe that the movie has no fight choreography, and it's just people pushed into a room together and like, do a fight.
It's also 7 hours long because he walks so slow. I will walk across this room if I can. Nope.
Tim, you seriously look upset over this?
It's frustrating.
Oh,
Were
check
you a
this
big
out.
Crow
Take
fan when
my-
it came out?
No, but I'm a fan of games. And
What is happening here?
Little dance you guys are doing.
I just hit him in the head with a thing. I don't know what it is. I'm holding a pipe or a crowbar or.
I do like it when you completely get knocked to the
I
ground.
think it
Though.
might be a Slim Jim.
That guy's just gonna hang out over there, I guess,
Yeah.
and take off. No thanks.
I can't believe Tim didn't make a pun when you said crowbar.
Oh God,
Dropping the ball there.
too distracted.
He's
too angry.
He's too frustrated by what he's seeing.
What's this on the wall
The
here?
table, look at the bottles and the table, they barely show up because they're exactly the same colors.
Yeah, they didn't utilize their color palette here, or just like good developing skills.
I'm apparently like really hard to hurt too.
That one kick doesn't look
Let
too
him take
bad.
you down.
Yeah, we're not on easy here. You have a lot of health.
Well, you can't die. He's the crow, right?
Is he immortal? Is that the deal with the crow?
Yeah, he's already
Yeah,
dead.
he's here to. He's like Ghost Rider, right?
He can't
Like,
die until he's done in this world.
He finishes his mission and then he goes to heaven, right?
Why do
Okay.
why do some
I
of
see
them
what
melt?
it is. It's a giant novelty pencil.
Oh, okay.
Why do some of the guys
Fights over.
melt and some of them just hang out?
That
What
guy's
happens
brain
when that-
exploded.
Doesn't make
Nope.
any sense.
Okay, no, there's nothing cool there. Sorry, I'm just pushing buttons at this point.
Your crow signal was squawking
I
for a second. I don't know
what
what
to do when that happens.
Just yells at you.
Can you go up? Oh, I think I know where you gotta go. Come back towards the camera,
Oh
if
boy.
you can call it a camera.
Do you have any idea how hard that is to do?
And keep coming. Then try to go to the left of the
yeah,
screen.
right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Oh,
music's-
okay. Just go ahead and warp up top that
It's,
step.
music's the muddiest, dirtiest MIDI that I've ever heard.
Is that a door? Oh,
It
yeah,
is.
look at that.
It's the secret door.
This is the farthest I think
I'm
I've
gonna
ever
collect-
seen.
I get to collect coins in this room.
Oh.
Hey, turn around. Let's see your face.
I think that's the character model they used for Sting in the WCW games back then.
He looks like Paul Stanley.
Like now?
Yeah.
You like alcohol? How about fighting?
You know, what's that lady doing? She looks like a dinosaur.
She's pacing. Oh, hey, I can throw the
and it just floats in midair.
The lady turned into a guy.
Yeah. I can't move. It's not working.
This dino lady.
The button has
game's broken?
ceased to stop working.
You can't move it.
I can't walk.
What a perfect.
I can't kick.
That's the
What a
end of the
perfect.
game.
Oh, wait. No.
Oh boy.
Wait, I might be able to backflip. Oh, yeah.
Nope, you're stuck in
That's
place.
a pretty
I
good
can't-
note
this
to
is-
end on
it's
there.
over.
Yeah.
Let's end it on a backflip.
Bye, everybody.
An appropriate note to end on. Thanks for joining me, guys, and thanks for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for bearing with us.
All right.
There was no multiplayer in that, right?
There was.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one-on-one, and you have Velociraptor and William Shakespeare.
Seriously?
What did you just say?
Why are we doing that?
William Shakespeare versus the Velociraptor.
Shakespeare versus the Velociraptor?
Yep.
Is that raptor carrying a gun?
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right,
let's-
you guys,
Oh, now I have those
you guys got to find each other. I wanna
crappy
see this.
controls.
Hey, buddy. Hey, this is how I hold my gun. Hey. Come on now. Let's. No. No.
Wait.
Ammo?
Yep.
Raptor's revenge. What?
Later.
Has defeated the Velociraptor. The Velociraptor. The Velociraptor. The Velociraptor. The Velociraptor.
The Velociraptor.
What is happening?
Velociraptor.
It's me.
The Velociraptor. The Velociraptor. The Velociraptor. The Velociraptor.
I can't stop laughing, it
The
hurts.
Velociraptor.